What's going on YouTube? This is what would Josh do, and I have a very exciting video for you guys today. NVIDIA just announced their Shield TV, and this controller hasn't been used in a little while, so it's a little bit dusty. But we're going to have to change that. We're going to have to dust this thing off and put it to use again. It does come with the controller, both the $199 and $299 versions. This is the 16 gig version. I do have the 500 gig version on the way, but it's not available yet, so I had to go ahead and pre-order it. This one, however, was available, and I was fortunate enough to jump on it and get it today instead of waiting a couple more days for it to come. So let's go ahead and open this sucker up and see what Amazon sent us. All right. I like the packaging. Made sure it's in there pretty secure and pretty good. All right. Here is the box. 4K. Awesome. I don't have a 4K TV yet, but if I ever do one day get a 4K TV, this thing will definitely go to good use on it. Voice search, just like the Fire TV and other things. Games, this thing will take gaming to a whole new level. And Android TV. So on the box here, you can see that it comes with the Shield, the controller, an HDMI cable, 16 gigs of storage, and a Tegra X1 processor. Now, if you want to see an unboxing of the stand, the little remote, which is overpriced, but I still went ahead and got that too, and the Shield Pro, let me know in the comments and give the video a thumbs up, and I'll make that sucker happen. You can see there the 256 core NVIDIA processor, 64-bit CPU, 3 gigs of RAM, HDMI 2.0, micro SD card slot for additional storage, so you're gonna be able to store some stuff in there. 2 USB 3.0, which is amazing. I have this USB 3.0 flash drive here that reads and writes at over 200 megabytes per second. So we're going to be able to plug this sucker in and watch some 1080p MKVs and with no lag or stutter at all because of the USB 3.0 connection. So this is definitely very exciting. Now these are the accessories. Again, I did order both of these, and when I get those, I'll also do the video on the Shield Pro if you guys want me to. There shouldn't be a difference except for the fact that this has 16 gigs of storage and the other one has 500. Alright, so let's go ahead and cut the seal here to make this official and open this thing up and play with it. This will hopefully make the Nexus player, the Fire TV, and like the Xbox, all three got together and had a you-know-what and made this. So this is definitely very, very exciting. If I could just get this open. Alright, that was kind of cool. Alright, so I don't know which way this opens up. I haven't seen any videos on this. This just got released yesterday. I chose the fastest shipping possible so I could get it, and have one of the first videos on YouTube of this sucker. Oh man, this is very that weighs like a few pounds, like maybe 2 pounds, 3 pounds, something like that. You can see the vents along the bottom here, so you'll want to make sure you have this in a decent ventilated area. You can also see the fan right there that airs it, so it's going to suck up through here and blow out through there, more than likely, or it's going to do the opposite. But I bet that's the blower and that's the sucker, Alright. No, I did not mean to just say that. Alright, so in here we've got the HDMI cable. Very awesome. Very cool. There's a reason I'm trying to keep this as packaged as possible. There's the HDMI or the micro USB cable for charging it. And in here we have the power. Now this is a special adapter. You will not be able to use a micro USB to power this thing because I'm assuming it's going to take way more power than a micro USB cable can put out. But on the back here, we can see that it puts out 19 volts at 2.1 amps. All right, I hope you're able to see that right there, all the stats. Like I said earlier, 19 volts at 2.1 amps, which is quite a bit of power for this little guy here. All right, so in here we should have this little guy. You just take that and slide it onto here, and you plug this into the wall to give it some power. So let's go ahead and put this up, turn this thing on, and look at it. Well, first of all, let's go over the stuff on the back here. Again, there's that vent. There's the micro USB storage for, I'm assuming, to expand it to much bigger options. And SanDisk has cards in excess of 200 gigs. So impressive little cards. But if you have a giant flash drive or a USB hard drive, preferably 3.0, you'll be able to, I'm assuming, access files. There's going to be a review of this thing, trust me. I'm going to put XBMC, aka Kodi. I'm going to run MKVs. I'm going to put this thing through a lot of tests. I'm going to be rooting it. Once root is available, I'm going to be doing a whole lot of stuff to this. So you'll want to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done so already, if you're interested in the Shield TV. So you've got 2 of those. You've got a gigabit Ethernet port, so you can get some really high speeds. I do have Google Fiber. I do get 940 by 940 down, so I will be testing that out and seeing just how fast of internet we can pull from that gigabit thing there. We have the HDMI port for putting the picture to your TV, and then you have that proprietary special power port. Nothing on the sides, nothing on the front, except for an IR blaster. It looks like it can receive signal from like a remote of sort. So then you also have the power button. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on. All right, and we are back. Let's go ahead and plug this thing in, give it some power. And first thing we see is a green glow from the unit. It is staying lit. Let's go ahead and get our HDMI port or plug here and plug that into the HDMI port on the back of the unit here. And give our monitor some power. It looks like it just turned on. And let's see what we get when this screen appears, or if I might have to press the power button. Nope, looks like it is booting up. Very awesome, very exciting. Being completely honest with you, I use my Shield Portable a ton now. I hadn't used it in a while, but I've been picking it back up and using it. So I don't need this controller. Well, I didn't need it because the Shield Portable has a built-in controller, but now I can finally use it again. So let's go ahead and hold the button down. If I think I hold, yeah, it's flashing, and now it's going to connect to our Shield TV here, and we can choose our language, which is English. Choose our Wi-Fi. It does pick up 5 gigahertz, which is very exciting. Let's go ahead and put in that password. All right, instead of typing it out manually, let's go ahead and insert this little thing into the USB port on the back here. And then let's type out our password. All right, we can also use our little mouse here. I wonder if I can get all this in the same thing. All right, let's hit next. Or we might have to hit or go over to next. All right, so it's connecting to our Wi-Fi. I'm gonna move the camera in a second here. Connected successfully. As you can see, we can click on stuff. We can type with the keyboard. Let's go ahead and show you that. We'll use your password. So let's go ahead and type out like Joshua do. And so as you can see, we can type out whatever we want to type out. We can hit Control A, backspace it all. So you can use a keyboard and a mouse if you don't want to use the controller to log into everything. All right, so I went ahead and typed in my email address and my password, and I could tell you it is so stinking fast if you have a computer USB keyboard and mouse. This is a #1 bestseller on Amazon. I bought this combo together for like 19 bucks or something. It's super cheap. 1 USB dongle, and you get a mouse and you get a keyboard. Yes, go ahead and use my location. Why not? I don't care. Continue, finish. I'm super excited. I can't even talk. I'm stuttering. I am super excited. Cannot wait to test this thing out and put it through its paces and see what all it can and cannot do, and come back with a video, kind of like I did with the Nexus Player review, just going over everything I've discovered and learned about the unit and stuff like that. Let's see if it's making any noise. It's not even making a whisper at the moment, but that's probably because we haven't really, you know, like played a high definition movie or try to play a game or something like that. Definitely can't wait to play Real Racing 3, Asphalt, and some other high demanding games on this thing to see how well it performs. Alright, mine wasn't responding. It was stuck at the setup, this finish screen. So I held this power button down. It's on top of the unit for about 10 seconds, and it forced it to power off. So you can do that in an emergency instead of just unplugging it, which you could also do that if you wanted to. Okay, this time when I hit finish, it actually freaking finished, so that's nice. It actually worked. So here's the home screen. I can go ahead and navigate it with the keyboard, just if I wanted to, like if this is sitting in my lap on the couch. Down here you can see that our controller is connected, the Shield accessories. There's our Wi-Fi. You can, of course, connect to Ethernet if you have that. Really cool thing about the controller is you have this home button here that'll take you home. You've also got a little mouse cursor, which you might have to launch like something that supports it, but it does have a little mouse cursor down here, and you can turn the volume up and down. Furthermore, you can plug in some headphones to this little port here. The remote that's $50 also comes with that too, so you can plug in some headphones while you're laying in bed. You don't want to wake your kids up and you're watching a scary movie or something. So it's really cool. Let's go ahead and download some games and see what we can do. So this is kind of like the NVIDIA user face that you see, or interface that you see on like the Shield and etc. So let's go ahead and accept it, install, and accept. And it says gamepad required. Well, we have one, so it's all good. Joe Danger, IO. I'm guessing these are all games that are like optimized for this. So let's go ahead and get this game, $2.90. Go ahead and buy it with our Google Play credit. Every 30 minutes, ask me. Very cool. So let's go ahead and try out this game too. This is just the unboxing and like demonstration and stuff like that. So this isn't like the full review. I just want to get a game going on here and play it. So let's go ahead and back out of here. And you got Crossy Road. You've got Crossy Road. It's supported on here. A very simple but very addicting game. Very addicting. What else you got on here at the moment? Riptide GP2. We own that. I can't wait for my pro version to come. 500 gigs to store games? That's going to be insane. Remember, this is the 16 gig version, which is $100 cheaper. So, yeah. 16 gigs, you install Real Racing, you're looking at like 3 or 4 gigs right there. You install Most Wanted, that's a little over 2. And then you're quickly going to run out of storage, because remember, some of that 16 gigs is going to be used up by the interface. So if you have $100 more to spare, I definitely recommend getting the 500 gig version. You're going to be able to literally just put whatever game you want on there. Also, I did get the pro version again with the 500 gig, and you get this game with it. This is something you get with it. So you're also going to get this game if you really like it. So that's really, 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 really cool. Metal Gear, that's coming. That's awesome. Contrast, Resident Evil 5's coming. Blacklight, Borderlands 2, we already saw that one. Dude, Grand Theft Auto, Chinatown Wars. What else? So many. Portal. We own Portal. We can go ahead and get that one too. Except, we also own Half-Life 2. Get it on Google Play, install, accept. No, don't cancel. Alright. So Portal, Modern Combat, Goat Simulator. We also have that. Let's put that on here. If you've not bought this game, you need to do that. It is addicting, it is fun, it's stupid, but it's a great time waster. Asphalt 8. I'm probably not going to install it on here because this is a 16 gig version, and I'll wait for my 500 gig version to come, because I can install this and all the other high-end games I want and not have to worry about running out of storage. So Tabletop Racing, Walking Dead. Dude, there's so many games here. So many. And down here you can see all the games that are currently downloading. So let's go ahead and play one that we have. Oh, stream games. Let's see what's on here. I'm going to go ahead and log in. I freaking love this keyboard. I love it. It's so much better than typing on the screen manually. Wow. Holy crap. Alan Wake, Borderlands. Let's go ahead and press on that just to see what happens. So we got to accept this agreement here. We got to scroll all the way down. All right, so let's just scroll all the way down to the bottom here so we can accept the agreement. It's going to analyze our network to see how good it is. Shouldn't be very bad at all. It should be very good. All right, so this is exciting. This is awesome. Definitely. Oh my word. This is going to be my TV. This is going to have Cody on it. This is going to be playing some games instead of on my little portable Shield. This is, I cannot even remotely begin to tell somebody to buy Nexus Player or a Fire TV Hold start on the controller. You do have virtual controls, so that's cool. You have installed Zombie Island. Okay, let's get out of this screen. Oh, I gotta use this to choose okay, or enter. Get past all this, come on. All right, maybe it's because I have a keyboard hooked up. Let me go ahead and unhook the keyboard. I just took a screenshot somehow. All right, now I can control it once I unhooked the keyboard. So we'll go in single player, new character. Now it is definitely getting warm. I can feel heat right here in this area. So the fan's probably going to be pushing out some air now that we're actually demanding some stuff from it and it's not just sitting idle. All right, so I don't want to sit through all this. Let's go ahead and hit the home button and let's see what games we have ready to go. Goat Simulator is ready to go. All right, let's play a little bit of Goat Simulator, and then we'll go ahead and end this video, and I'm going to edit it, put it on YouTube, and then I'm going to play with this like freaking crazy. So it does connect to Google Play Games. Let's go to Play, and let's choose Goat City Bay. All right, it looks pretty good. Looks really good. This game isn't even like one of those high demanding graphics games anyway, but I mean, it still looks really good. This is awesome. So let's go ahead and knock this thing. Come on, get up. Let's lick this guy. Come here, let's lick you. I'm telling you, if you don't have this game, you need to get this game. It is definitely worth it. It is a time waster for sure. So how do we bring up our menu? Or we can... Pressing Y makes this, like, do the "bah" sound. Jumping. And... RB makes us fall over. LB makes us slow down, so we're going in slow motion here. And L brings up this menu where once we unlock stuff, we get more things. Like, here's our jetpack. Jump and then press B to activate it. This is the stupidest game you'll ever play in your life. This is probably something that makes us go up. Or no, nope, not at all. This is a lot of fun. Can we multitask? Oh, holding this brings up Google Now. This does have a microphone in it, so you can't talk to it. Let's just do one more thing before we end this. Crossy Road. Alright, very simple. You just keep tapping A and you use the joystick or the D-pad to move forward. And you want to wait for traffic to clear. Then you want to run across the street without getting ran over. And if you wait too long, you will get snatched up by a bird or hit by a vehicle. It's a really addicting game. It's a lot of fun. You should definitely try it out. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we're pushing out some heat now. I can definitely hear that fan. It's at a gentle little whisper. Again, we're not demanding much from it at the moment, so it might get louder as you play it. Again, that's all stuff we'll find out in the full review of this thing. If you enjoyed this video at all, please let me know by giving the video a thumbs up. The like button's to the bottom right of the video player if you're viewing this on your computer. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. You will not regret it. I've got many more videos coming very soon. I am absolutely in love and fascinated with tech and stuff like this, and if you are too, you should definitely subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter if you want to know when the next video is coming out. I did post on my Instagram right here. I'll show you that. So I did post on my Instagram some pictures, and everybody that follows me knows that this video is coming. Got many pictures on here. I even got this one, and then this one, and then this one, letting me know, hey, or letting you guys know, hey, it arrived. So if you're not, and I also post on my Twitter when I post on Instagram. So if you're not following me on those two social media, please do so. This is What Would Josh Do, and I am out.